Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Celta Vigo career mode. Welcome to Season 2, and this is the season where we are playing the Champions League football. Could be the club history. I did not do any research, but certainly it is a very exciting journey for Celta Vigo. Nobody thought we were going to be playing in the European trophy or European competition that quickly, to be honest. I thought it's going to take us at least a couple of seasons to get it warmed up without European football. But bam, one season later, we are in the European competition. And I'm so excited for that. Not just the European competition, not just Conference League, Europa League is actually Champions League. Of course, we did qualify it with 3 more games to go, I believe so, claiming the 4th spot easily towards the end there, despite having double-digit losses. I hope this season we're going to be able to do that a little bit better by turning those losses into wins or loses. So the first thing we all really want to look at is actually the objectives, not the finance, not yet, but we're still with the 90/9 rating of the manager popularity rating. Of course, we have to sign at least 3 players younger than 20-year-old with the potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Holy crap. I'm not sure if I am going to do that, but within 2 seasons, sign 1 youth player to the senior level. Play them in 10 matches, either as part of starting 11 or coming on as a sub. I think I can do that, right? I'm not sure. I think I can definitely do that for sure. All right, youth development, it is going to be same thing. And brand exposure, get 7 games without defeat in home matches this season. I think this is doable. Sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfielder position. This is a very interesting one because we have already called up, of course, a crucial player, Ponce, into the center midfielder role. And I thought probably after promoting him, I don't really have to sign a central midfielder, but it looks like we might have to do ourselves a favor, but we're gonna figure that out later. Champions League, reach the group stage. Yeah, I think we can do that. Qualify for European competition, so pretty much up a level a little bit, reach the round of 16. We were in the final, but we got knocked out by Barcelona last time out. And within 2 seasons, finish in a UEFA Champions League place. We have already done that, so pretty much we have to redo the same thing. But right here, this is the second. 74 million to work with. It is quite a lot of money. I can honestly tell you guys that I thought we were going to get a little bit lesser than that, maybe 50. Last season, we only got 19 or 20, something like that. So a big boost compared to last season, and I can't wait to reconstruct the team a little bit. I think it is also a very good idea to check out your squad hub. And Guaita, he will be retiring at the end of this season, so good for him. Again, I feel like 37-year-old, he played the best football he could in the Premier League with Crystal Palace and a little bit more in the Spanish League. Unfortunately, he never get a national cap in his entire career. But you know what? If that's the case, I don't think I'll be signing any goalkeeper for this position. Meanwhile, Callagher will be the number 1 goalkeeper going to this season. We got Ristich. As left back, we got Ristich, Sanchez, and also Abner. I think these 2 players are pretty clear right now. They will be staying at the club. Ristich, it's pretty much, I can add him into transfer list. 28-year-old Serbian left back. I don't think he will grow any more higher. And in terms of the center back here, we got 5 of them. Jailson will be leaving, and of course, Haddle will be replacing him in a way. And Angulo, Starfelt will be staying at the club unless we receive an offer. Again, if those players are not in need of needing to be sold, I won't be doing anything in terms of the transfer status. But how do you pronounce his name? Fontaine will be leaving the club. As usual, 24-year-old, 69 rated. I doubt he's going to have a future. And we got 4 right back. We all know Iger. Perez will be leaving. Menguiza will be leaving as well. Carrera, I don't think he will have a future, so I'm going to just add him into the transfer list. Center defensive midfielder, I think, again, these 2 will be platooning 1 game or another. Cornet, Servi has been amazing, these 2 players, but I think an upgrade on any one of them would be a must at the moment. Enzo has been amazing since he come on replacing us. Oh, this is a big one again. Swedberg, I'm not sure if I really will be using him. But if we receive a relatively good offer, we're going to accept it. But Ponze still has the potential tag on him, which means he'll be staying at the club. But I would change his kit number. Let's see. Of course, I like to do this quite often. If you're new, well, actually, you know what? I'll do that later since a lot of players have been occupying some of the numbers. Baiza, it's pretty much leaving the club. I don't know some of them. Alander will be leaving the club as well. Aspez retiring end of the season as expected. If that's the case, which means he will not be quite looking to play this season if he doesn't have to. Again, even if he complains he's retiring at the end of the season, but he will still play a big part ahead of the upcoming season. Gruda has potential to be special. It looks like I don't need to sign another center forward at the moment, but probably we need to sign maybe a French or a squad player to fill in that role. Pacentia, again, seems like a player I won't be using. Larson will be staying. Labate will be staying. Again, we have a lot of players will be leaving the club. And Davikas, again, if we receive a good offer for him, you know what? I'll just let him go. This could be a little bit controversial, so I'm going to spend the first 4 million on a Portuguese scout, 5-star. You know what I'm thinking about? I have to send him out to somewhere, and he will be staying at Portugal with a 9-month contract, 9-month experience. Madrazo, apparently, I did something quite bad last time. Oh my God, I can't believe you can actually scout that many countries and or that many options in South America, but he will be going back to Brazil for 9 months. I will be making the first signing today. Bryan Gil from Spurs, 79 rated, 23-year-old. I feel like this guy has been quite underused since he signed for Spurs. Honestly, it definitely hurts a lot for his career. But for us, we're looking for an up and coming left midfielder for the future, and I feel like he could be a pretty good player. The fact that maybe I can settle down for 25 million euros would be okay. I mean, I'm gonna offer a little bit lower than what they're looking for, 22 million. Let's see. Papu, it's going to say yes. 32.6. That's certainly not what I'm looking for. Let's try up a little bit to 26.5. At least we have 42 million to work with, and let's see what he has to say. Pablo, he says yes. You know what? 26.5. It is a big drop down for him, considering he wanted 32 million initially. But I might take this steal. This guy has a very high salary, but you know what? I'm going to give him a benefit of a doubt. I'm going to give him a pay increase to make sure that he's going to join the club. I know the offer might not worth it, but here we go. First signing is Bryan Gil. He will be on 100k million. Not 100k million. Oh my God, I wish it happens. But 100k per week with the 200k signing bonus, and he will be the second arrival, first signing of the summer. And I really love his hairstyle. It brings me back to the early 2000s, late 90s, those types of hairstyle. What do you call it? A bob cut or something like that. But Bryan Gil will be our primary left midfielder, which means that Servi or even Cornet will be heading out the door. No matter how much I don't really want to say that, but it looks like it could be happening. But Bryan Gil will be the newest signing, newest addition to Celta Vigo. Look at this guy with that status. Has that something special? Or has that special something? Wait, what? It doesn't even make sense. But there you go. Bryan Gil, first signing. His hair just looks really, really funny to me. After the signing of Bryan Gil, we have 36.9, so 37 million euro to work with. Again, we need a few more outgoings in order to sign one more big signing. Again, I think we're in the Champions League. We really need to upgrade some of the areas like dramatically or exponentially, and I feel like having a right back right now is the top priority. A lot of activity happening on the second day of July, or second day being back in the office. Mengiza has gone, which means Hado, it's in. Joro Harrow. Harrow? What? Joro Hado. I'm just going to call him Hado. I feel like his first name could throw me off a little bit. Perez has left for loan. Jailson has departed. Elander, we got an offer for him. 5.3 million. I don't think I need to negotiate that any further. Pasencio, again, in terms of the evaluation, it's not far off from what the board has suggested. I mean, I told you guys, it is such a good deal not to accept it. Mengiza is part of the deal, plus 4 million into our bag. An exciting prospect for Hado. 74 rated. He can play as a left back, center back, left foot as well. Is exactly what I really want from a center back. I felt like eventually I need to go look for a center back regardless. But you know what? Hey, IS comes in with an offer which it's way too good. 6 foot, 167 pounds, left footed, very, very pacey as well. And I'm glad he's playing for us now. We got an offer for Lautaro this time. 2 million for him. I think these fringe players, I don't even need to negotiate even further. I think whatever, the money comes in, which I thought it was fair or higher than the market value, I would just accept them. So we have a transfer offer from Catafe for Beza. They included a player which, honestly, if I was in the second division, I thought this would be tempting, but I'm going to just go ahead, remove the player, and just get cash. I'm going to ask for 4 million here. Certainly, it's very doable by Catafe. They decided to accept it. Perfect. 4 million added into the transfer budget. All right, 2 players have gone already, so which added around 6 million into the transfer budget. We got an offer from Brighton for Pratty. Oh my god, I mean, I really love Pratty, to be honest. His profile, his height and everything, technical skills, physical, his physique and everything. What am I talking about? Everything just kind of, matched the box, to be honest. I don't even need to view, which player was included. But we have an offer for Ristich. Again, I'm happy to let him go. Another player has gone. Lautaro has been officially sold. And we got a transfer offer for Fontan. We can actually negotiate just a little bit more than 1.95 million. Let's see, 2.45 million euros for Fontan. I think this is good. 2.05, I'll take that. You just gotta love it. More players has officially gone. And another transfer offer. Celta Vigo, well, actually Las Palmas is offering Javi Munoz for Sergio Carrera. Again, no player should be involved unless they're really, really good. And other than that, I'll just take the cash. Let's see. With 3 million tempt Las Palmas. And yes, they do. 3 million, another 3 million in the bag. And after selling at least 5 to 6 players right now, we have raised the funds to 57 million, potentially maybe 60 million if that sale goes through. And I think this is also a perfect time to revisit the transfer hub. No matter how much I really want to sign Gyökeres here, I feel like there's other priority. I have a bunch of center forward being listed. Again, we all know that Aspaz is retiring at the end of this season, which, not quite ideal. But we got, 2 players I'm looking for, either Pedro Porro or Mazwari. I think based on these two, I think Porro, it's a better option, but I really doubt that I'm able to get him with a much cheaper price. They want a 58 million at least, so it's a little bit more expensive, but I mean, for Mazwari, I feel like I'm able to get him around that figure, which allow us to have a few more million to spend. So I think Mazwari, it's a better option, looks like. All right, so they said 37 million would satisfy them. But usually what I would always do, is to put a few million euros down compared to the market value and see whether... Oh, okay, so it's not bad, actually. But look at the tension bar. They are kind of fed up with it. So if that's the case, I would just settle with 37 million according to the scouting report on the player, or according to the agent. 39.5. I can definitely lower down a little bit. Bayern Munich. Who's the manager now? Tuchel? Tuchel. I mean, this is not Tuchel 100%. 37 million. Let's see. Please. Yep, there you go. 37 million. I suggest all of you guys, if you guys are trying to strike a deal with somebody, you got to look at the full description of the potential deal. You guys can possibly, get a much lower price than it should be. But right now, here comes the negotiation. He wants to be a crucial member, which is totally valid. I'm allowing him to do so. For you, deal with a release clause of 95.5 million, which I won't do that. You know what? Pedro Porro deal, I think I might revisit at one point if Kevin leaves and if we receive a very good offer from Mazraoui. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a long time. I'm gonna have a long journey to pronounce his name. But Mazraoui has joined the club, second signing for us for a total of 37 million. Of course, he took a half a pay cut just to arrive. He knows that we're up for something. He knows that we're improving an aspect. The club captain is going to welcome him. He is the second signing, and we only have 16 more million more to go. 16 more million euros to go. I think at the moment we can't really sign a big player now. I think at the moment maybe signing a young player, a fringe player would do. But there you go, Mazraoui will be the newest signing to the Celta Vigo family. It is time to pick our preseason tournament invite. Of course, I always go for the higher price, even though I don't think we're gonna win it, if I'm being totally honest. Looking at the email, 2 more players have gone. Carrera and also Fonten have been sold. And we got an offer for Labate for 2.05 million. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. We haven't quite seen a full reveal of our newest right back. Mazraoui has that special something, 83 rated, 26 euro. I remember, I don't know if you're still here, but one of you guys, back in my Arsenal career mode, wanted me to sign him to replace Ben White, which I don't know why you would want me to replace Ben White or provide competition for Ben White. But there you go. You guys, one of you guys suggested, and I've signed him. Newest right back. Here we go. Ooh, this is very interesting. I did say earlier on in the career mode, if we are, if we're thinking about selling Starfelt, it has to be a good offer, but I'm reluctant to let him go, if I'm being honest. But I think, let me try to do something here. Let's try to negotiate and see where the deal's going to go. I'm going to go for a big ask here. 10 million for Starfelt. I mean, he definitely passed his prime. He only went up by 2. Okay. All right. Let's try to do maybe a 9 million. Definitely halfway from where I'm asking. And they have accepted it. The Serbi wants to sign Starfelt, our veteran center back. Right now, it looks like we have to find a replacement for him. Labote, it's gone. We got a transfer offer. Oh my God, for Abner. 19.4 million. I'm not really looking to sell him, if I'm being honest. I mean, despite Servi, who can actually place a left back and convert him into a left back, but I want to give Abner a season or 2 to prove himself. And we got another offer for Patty. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to let him go at the moment. The first preseason is around the corner against Sheffield United. Of course, if you guys probably haven't noticed it yet, this is pretty much... Wait, I don't know why I do that, but... Oh, looks like... Ooh, Nordgaard is playing for them. Trusty is still playing for Sheffield United. Okay, this is a team, the starting lineup that will go ahead for the newer season. Kelleher in goal, Sanchez, Hato, of course, will be replacing Starfelt as the primary left-footed left center back. Aidu will be partnering with him, and Masrari will be the starting lineup. Of course, starting right back. In the midfield forward, we got Gil replacing Servi as the left midfielder. Ponce will keep his spot. Beltran, same as his. And Bamba up front. I mean, of course, if I can replace, somebody on the right midfielder, I would definitely will. But upcoming season, I really do want to build up these two here. The partnership between these two, Gruda and Arsenal Larson. We all know Aspas is retiring at the end of the season, so there's not much point of kind of playing him unless if we really need a little bit of a change of scene there. But other than that, Aspas will be on the bench. All right, so Starfelt has gone to Brighton for 9 million, but 6.5 million will be allocated back into the transfer budget. Reese, I don't know how you pronounce his name. I gotta do some research before doing so. It's able to be converted, I think. Same rating, and Barrios same rating as well. I gotta do something with the youth academy very, very soon. The Vigo has release clause had met. And this is what I'm talking about. If we receive a good offer, I'm not going to stand on his way. If the Ficus wants to go, I'll let him go. But in this case, it looks like a French team, Montpellier, I think that's how you pronounce his name, has met his release clause, which means he'll be leaving the club as well. Okay, some outgoings I wasn't expecting. Which also gives us enough time to scout a few more players here and there. Okay, this is going to be interesting because we have overloaded ourselves with youth player, and I think this is the first thing I need to do. I think it's time for me to promote some of the players. I think it is time. Based on what I'm looking at, I think Fernandez is good enough to be promoted. I think I would promote this 18-year-old first. Eduardo Marin looks like a very, very good player, but definitely I will loan him out. I think Arthur Gibbs, he has been with the academy since when I took over. I still can't believe it. I mean, New Zealander, center back. You know what? I'll just promote him. Who else? Any 18-year-old. I think Fernandez would be, good enough. We're just gonna do this, guys. I mean, Cortez is certainly I'm gonna give him a few more go. Bruno Martinez looks like a very good player as well. I can't promote him. He's 15. Barrios is going to be promoted as well. Any other player out there? You know what? I'm gonna just promote that many first. Youth development. That is it for the objective. I've done it. And it's time to sign players now, shall we? There's a bunch of them. Holy crap. Aguera is going to be signed up. Costa looks like a very good player. Sign him up. Gomez, I'm going to give him a spot as well. Oh, Mikel Mayano looks like a very good player. Sign him up. What is going on? Sign him up. Moreno, I can give him a few more seasons. Perez, it's okay. Wow, we've been getting a lot of good youth players. Holy crap. I'm not expecting that at all. Especially during the first season. And oh my god, even Portuguese. We got a Barbosa, looks like a good player. And we have flooded ourselves with youth academy players, which it's totally fine. I think at one point those players will be loaned out. So let's do one more here. Oh, Duante looks like another good player, but we scouted 4. Yep, I'm gonna reject that player. Reject Garcia. So I'm gonna leave Duante and also Santos in there. Well, we just got a lot of young players. Holy crap. Gibbs got no tag. I'm gonna loan him out. Fernandez got showing great potential. I'm going to loan him out. Who else? Marine, an exciting prospect. I mean, it's such a pity. I have to loan him out as well. Barrios showing great potential. Loan him out. Again, these players are going to come back in 2 years, I'm telling you. Who else? Oh, Reese showing great potential. Damn. Wow. I mean, I can't believe I have to call up that many players in one go. All right, De Viquez has been sold, which means I only have one striker up there. It's definitely not going to be. I'm not going to survive with only one player or one striker up there. But let's look at 46 million. Damn it, that's not a lot of money. Not much. But I think it's time to make a decision here. Gyökeres, 30. Okay, all right. I think I might have to sign him up. I feel like I'm okay surviving without one, center back, or playing without one right midfielder, which is fine. But I think Victor Gyökeres, of course, in real life, he is quite pumped up about his potential. He's tearing up the Portuguese league. But let's try to bring him into the Spanish side and see if he is capable of doing that too. Oh, they won 49.3 million. Holy. Oh my god, I can't do that at all. It's so bad. I mean, what can I do? Amped it up to 37, I guess so. 37. I don't know what I'm doing, but 37 million plus sell on clause 15%. That's the only way to tempt them, right? 15% is a lot. Oh my god. Wow. Is it really that tough? Wow. We need to sign another striker as soon as possible. I have another player in mind, Andre Silva. In my, I believe, Football Manager 2018, he was tearing up the league. I remember he scored 50 league goals or 50 goals a season. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to live up to that expectation. But he's playing for Hoffenheim now. 80 rated overall, 28-year-old. I feel like I can definitely get around this deal. Let's see if 25 million would do for Andre Silva. 26.5. You know what? I'm going to just lower back down to 25 million. And see if Hoffenheim general manager... Oh, let's see. 25 million. No, they have accepted it. Oh my god. I can't believe how stressful it is when it comes to money. 46 million to work with. Couldn't sign Gyökeres. They offer a much higher, fee than usual. Oh, you want to be a crucial member. Oh my god. Okay, so I have two strikers who wants to be a crucial part of the squad role. I don't know if I'm able to do that, unfortunately, but I think they have to split the time. 3 year. Let's do a 4-year deal. Yep, 4-year. It's fine. He take a pay cut. I'll take that. You know what, Andre Silva, we really do need to sign a decent, good first team striker, and here we are again. It's I think it's a kind of I can't really foresee this future, to be honest. But how come my beard has turned into blonde? Not sure, but Andre Silva is the third signing of this summer transfer window. I think he is a very good backup choice. I mean, of course, Gyökeres is always the player in my head, but I think right now somehow we scouted Andre Silva. Totally forgot about this guy, but I'm glad he is part of the family again, and he will be wearing the number 9. You know what? Give him that. I'm going to give him that. Okay, so we have received an offer for Angulo. I really don't want to let him go. I think he's a very decent squad player, but no way I'm going to let him go. Have we assigned a center back? We don't have a center back. Oh my god. We only have one center back. Actually, 3 center back. He is the only option out there. The only backup option, so I'm not going to let him go. I think I shouldn't have let Starfelt go, if I'm being totally honest. With 18 more million to spend, I think I'll use that money to spend on a defender over a winger at the moment. And let's look at the calendar. We finished the preseason tournament. We beat Sheffield United 2-1, and we proceed to draw against Verona and also Southampton. And right now, first game coming up very soon against Almeria. I'll play that game 100%, and I think after that, I'm going to leave it up to another episode. All right, Inaki Barrios, the first loan deal for one of our recent grad. Let's try to delegate this one. Very simple one, 2-year deal. Another one this time, Granada, who were recently being relegated, wants to sign Miguel Fernandez on loan. Again, it's totally fine, 2-year deal. This is very interesting. So we got offers for both of our right midfielder. And I mean, I definitely can't. I can't do it. Yep, I cannot do it. So these two, Arez and also Bemba, will be staying 100%. And Marine, we got a loan offer from Stoke City. You know what? As a center defensive midfielder, he looks pretty strong. I think playing for Stoke City could be beneficial for him. Loan offer coming in for Reese this time. Another delegation of 2-year loan, Barrios. They have accepted it. I'll go ahead and accept that as well. A few more loan offers has been agreed. So Marine will be going to Stoke City. Fernandez will be... Wait, what's going on? Let's delegate this one as well. Oh, so they retracted it. Okay, that's weird. Barrios will be going on a 2-year loan as well. And Arthur Gibbs is going to be leaving on a 2-year deal. Come on. I mean, I hope that part of the gameplay is going to be automatic, because I think if I'm going through this every day, I mean, I just keep getting emails right now. Another one, accepted. Right now it's all about departures, official departures on those players. It's a good thing that oh yes, finally, we got a few players leaving. Barrios, one of them. And what was I talking? Oh, you know what? There are times where you want to loan a player. When they're so bad, you wanted to loan a player and you just couldn't. Thank God it's not quite happening here. I just want to play the first game, please. How come everybody's beard is turning blonde for no reason? Eduardo Marine has gone to Stoke City. I just want to play the first game, please. Interest in Felix, I can't do anything about it. Loan offer coming in. Harvey Garcia. Oh my God. Looks like a very decent player, right? But again, I think I need to save all the funds for a defender. Gruda. Wow. I am just going to block the offer. He has to be staying. 2-year loan. Accepted. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I'll be playing this game. I think I'm just going to end the video here. A lot has happened in this episode, signing 3 players in total, I believe. So is it 3 players or 3 or 4 players? But a lot of outgoings. A few of them are unexpected outgoings, but right now the squad feels a little bit thin in my opinion. That's why with around 20 more million to go, I'm going to use those money to actually sign fringe player instead of signing like top talent. I don't want to spend all those money. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here, unfortunately, but hope you guys would understand. It's been, I'm sure this video is long enough for an episode, but there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.